Welcome back. In today's, we'll learn about scalar types, operators, and control flow. So let's begin. Scalar types sees a single value types like integer for integers, float for decimal numbers, bool for boolean values, and none type which represent the absence of a value. Operators, on the other hand, this allows us to perform actions such as arithmetic, comparison, and logical operations in values. Control flow structures, these decide how and when different parts of the codes are executed. The key ones are if, for, and while. So, understanding these concepts is foundational for writing any kind of Python program. So, let's go into details of it. So, first one we have relational operators. So basically, relational operators compare two values and return a Boolean result, either it's true or false. Common relation operators equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. So let's see an example just for our understanding. Here we have defined A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 3, and we are saying print if print A greater than B. Okay, we'll just run this first one here. So we say print A greater than B. If it is a greater, it will come as true. Then if we are saying, let's see if A equal to B, that's false, right? So it will give us this false thing. What are control flow? So control flow structures like if, elif, and else let us execute code conditionally. Think of them as a decision points in your program. If checks the main condition, elif so checks another condition if the previous is failed, and else run if no previous conditions were true. We have a detailed video in our website for this courses as well. So let's just try this one simple program. If x is equal to 10, sorry, if variable we have defined variable x is 10, and if x is greater than 0, print positive, else print negative. Since it's greater than 0, it's giving us a positive answer. So let's try making it negative 1. It's a non-positive because it's less than 0. Okay. So that what this control flow means. So then we'll go for while loops. A while loop is used to repeat a block of code as long as condition remains true. Unlike for loops, which iterate over a fixed number of elements, while loops are useful when the number of iteration isn't known in advance. So let's see, what does it mean? We have a code here where we have defined a variable n is equal to 5, and when n is greater than 0, print n minus is equal to 1. So this basically means it's going to, like, after each iteration it's going to reduce. Okay. Suppose if we don't have this 0 and we are going, it is going to be an infinite loop. But if that's why we have to put here this particular value, and then we'll run and see. It has gone into like infinite mode. So till we scroll it down, it's going to be this only. Okay, so that's why we have to make sure that we have to make this particular statement here. So let's, for the summary, like we have learned what are scalar types, int, float, bool, and none. Relational operators allows us to compare values and make decisions. Control flow gives a code structure and branching logic, while loops let us repeat actions based on conditions. Thanks for watching this video.